Well, hello, and welcome to the stream show. Sorry I don't have any menu music. I would like to share this with YouTube later when I'm done, so that's the only way to do so. So check this out tonight. We're gonna jam on it. I will have announcers and halftime show, as long as they'll have it until they cut it off. If it does cut off, bear with me, I'll try to get it right back up if I can. Without further ado, this stream is brought to you by Dubby Energy. Go to dubby.tg, put in my screen name for an extra 10% off. Booyah! Let's get going. Here we go. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers getting set to match up with the
Hey,
Los
that's
Angeles
me,
Lakers.
that's me.
The Blazers secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Portland. Curling inside, Kyle Kuzma with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Bradley. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
McCollum with the basketball. They trail by 2. To Beasley. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Kuzma against the Lehigh product. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Got it from the line. Can't connect from inside. D's got it. Damian Lillard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Nothing going here on that drive. James. Down to 5 on the 24. Beyond the arc for 3. And the Blazers clear the rebound. He wants it at the rim and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James. To Bradley. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Here's LeBron for 2. Not that time.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for him.
LBJ. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Count the basket at the rim. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Lillard. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To James. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
LeBron! Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Time for some new
That's
personnel
3 blocks
into the
in a
game.
row, son.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Los Angeles has the basketball. To James. Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. James.
Subbing in for Portland, number 27, Yusuf Nurkic. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 8.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lillard, down low Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He's 2 for 2 now.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Number 0, Damian Lillard.
To Lillard. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Kuzma. school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lillard to Nurkic. Lillard in a matchup with Boogie. Shot by Lillard, no good. Lakers ball. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lillard against Cousins. To Beasley. Lillard. Work it down to Nurkic. To Lillard. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 4 out of 10.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
And the basket good at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Down to 5 on the 24. It's Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Portland has the ball. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Los Angeles Lakers are
Damian Lillard has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Beasley to Harkless. Down low Nurkic. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Davis.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Goes to the right side. Bradley to Davis. Down low. Anthony Davis. He's 3 for 7. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
The drive, right to the basket. Nurkic. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Yusuf Nurkic at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Bradley To Davis. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Long key from 3/4 court. From beyond half court. Gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half. That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers are still
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Lakers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
LeBron with it up top. 2-point advantage. Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Trailblazers take over. McCollum. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum defended by Cousins. Dame rises. Shot by Lillard, no good. Lillard for 2. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious, but don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Pass to Cousins, down low. DeMarcus Cousins looking good, 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
McCollum to Lillard. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's James controlling the offense to Cousins. That's no good. Lillard, deep right corner. To Lillard. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Damian Lillard knocks it down from mid-range.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
And counted at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
DeMarcus knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. McCollum. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 5 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall. LeBron into the front court. Leads 5. Michael Beasley able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Portland's got it. Lillard. Has a chance. Lillard shot, no good. James into the front court. Up 5. Kuzma to James. Hassan Whiteside with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And look out.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
New blood coming in for both sides. Lillard. Fires the 3, not going down here. Augustine with it up top. He'll run the...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on us.
Substitutions. Portland. Subbing in. Number 8.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Damian Lillard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. At the line, he's shooting 87%. Free throw good. A three-point play, and they're back within single digits, down by 9.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
DeMarcus Cousins swats it, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Damian Lillard, a couple of free throws on the way. Tonight, he's shooting 88% from the line. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Bradley. James. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Pulls up for 2.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And he hits.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's James controlling the offense. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. It's Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
To Beasley. Harkless. Lillard. Oh,
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
he was locked in. That was impressive. James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. They'll let one fly from half court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Lakers got themselves a win here today. And these are the kind of highlights I love to see. Check out the defensive effort that turns so many shots into really embarrassing moments. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss.
Game trap. Blocks.
The Los Angeles Lakers did an incredible job defensively in this game, particularly with their shot blocking. They were able to consistently apply pressure, not just with the hand in the face, but with the hand on the ball.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Portland Trail Blazers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed the game. Let's try another. Trying to reach that superstar hype. That's going to be really nice.
You need some peanut butter for that jelly. Oh, I see you. Good layup. Way to finish at the rim. Tell them get in the weight room. Oh, y'all. I'm out. I love it. I'm out.
these are the real rewards. I know you see these over here that look like, oh wow, I'll be able to dunk like Westbrook, which is awesome, don't get me wrong. But these ones that give you the permanent plus threes, or these that give you a skill boost, are really awesome. And you see how many there are, so it's really worthwhile trying to get them.
You need some peanut butter for that jelly. Oh, I see you. Good layup. Way to finish at the rim. Tell him get in the weight room.
welcome you to Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams, and Jay's 16 banners. Many retired numbers, the aura and the mystique. Greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. And the finish, slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Jaren Jackson to Hield. Baseline drive. Anthony Davis pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Buddy Hield. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Bradley. To James. Bradley. And he finishes at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Memphis, they've got it. LeBron with it up top. Up 6. And a throwdown. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
And he hits.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
LeBron into the front court. 8-2 our score. Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis. To Hield. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance of a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Neely Keenan into the front court. 9-point margin. Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
James. To Bradley. Down low for Davis. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Neely Keenan to Jaren Jackson. Here comes the screen. Allen Crabbe. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kuzma to James. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Ntilikina with the basketball. Trailing by 11. To Kelly Oubre. To Jaren Jackson. Knocked loose. Lakers ball. Whoa! What a finish!
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Bradley. And he buries it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 8.
Ntilikina into the front court. Trailing by 15. Jaren Jackson to Kelly Oubre. Ntilikina. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Gets a look. Can't hit. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
For Los Angeles, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Ntilikina to Kyle Anderson.
Number 1, Kyle Anderson.
And finishes strong. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
They work it down to Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Ntilikina to Kyle Anderson. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second, 0 for 2. To Caldwell Pope. To Bradley. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Jones with it. His guys down big.
Substitutions. Memphis. Into the game for the Lakers. Number 8. And number 20.
Curling inside. LeBron James. 3 for 3 in this first half.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, But if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Kyle Anderson. Trying to cash in. No good.
I got him. Here we go. I got him.
Runner's good there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Kyle Anderson sizing up Cousins. To Hield. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Anderson, that is great vision to set it up. From the painted area, won't go down. Los Angeles has the basketball. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Sizing up the defense. Anderson to Kelly Oubre. And throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
I got ball. I got something for him.
To James. And finishes strong. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Wide open look, won't go. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Stuffs it down with authority.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. To Kelly Oubre. To Kyle Anderson. Buddy Hield. Deep left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. He'll force that one. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Nothing going here on that drive.
1 minute remaining in the
Shot from in close, no good. Caldwell Pope, defended by the lefty Oubre. To James. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Easy path to the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers, didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies may be in the
Game track. Field goals.
Here's a team that might just be 1 or 2 adjustments away from what's needed to turn things around. They still have time to make up for a lackluster first half.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Lakers. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
LBJ has it. To Davis. James here against Jones. The screen sets him up for 2.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. Cover with the block. Jaren Jackson. Deep right corner. For 3. And the rebound gathered in by Davis.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Jaren Jackson. Screen coming. To Jaren Jackson. A lot of contact. No whistle. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
James to Davis. Anthony Davis. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Cleaning the offensive glass, and the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To James. Kuzma. They'll get it down to Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Into the game for the Grizzlies. Number 3, Kelly Oubre. Stepping in for
To Allen Crabbe.
number 8.
Hey, shut up, shut up, shut up.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. They go down to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And 2 for AD.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Bradley. To Davis. Down low. It's James. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Oubre to Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. 4-3. That's a sweet stroke, even with a hand in his face.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Oubre to Jaren Jackson. Oubre to Allen Crabbe. From long range, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Allen Crabbe. LeBron James snatching it out of the air. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Jaren Jackson. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. He'll let one fly from half court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Check out the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Field goals. Player of the game.
Anthony Davis
Put together an incredible game, highlighted by his amazing defense. Not many guys come up with this many blocks and steals.
Who was cold?
These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
All right, everybody. Looks like it's about that time for a 5-minute break. Grab a snack, go to the bathroom, come right back.
Professor Live. What's up, everybody? Professor Live. Today we're going to be checking out the one who was just in serious attack mode. Several dunks throughout the game. We got to check it out together. Let's get into it. Whew. Looked like a dunk contest tonight. The one could not be stopped from getting to the rim. Shout out to all the viewers. Appreciate you checking out the reactions. For more videos of the one, just getting to the rack at will, putting on a show like this. Stay tuned.
Sorry for the pause, everybody. We're going to get right into the action and get the throwdowns commencing.
We come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. To Davis. Here's James. Just not going down.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Curling inside.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. It's the Clippers. Leonard to George. Beverly to Leonard. Has a look. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Missed it. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Leonard. To Beverly. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Shot by Okafor. No good. To James. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Al-Farouq Aminu entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers.
George, his first effort off the mark. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 4. Good start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Leonard to Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Caldwell Pope. Tough matchup against George. Goes to the left side. Bradley to Davis. Trying to cash in. Shot by Davis, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To George. Beverly buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
And the slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beverly into the front court. 5-point game. To Paul George. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Davis. Screen coming. Davis. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. To Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Here comes the screen. Paul George, 4-2. Paul George, he's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knocks it down off the step back.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
The drive, right to the basket. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great...
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, LA. Entering the game for LA, number 8.
Beverly to Williams.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And scores. Strong take.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Beverly to Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3, like the confidence, but a tough shot for Dwayne Wade. The pass taken away by the Clippers. From the painted area, won't go down. Bradley to Davis. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Dwayne Wade to Williams. To Beverly. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Beverly. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Bradley. The drive, right to the basket. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams to Wade. Here comes the screen. Wade in a matchup with Boogie. For 3, that won't go. The follow won't go either. Bradley to James. Davis. To James. Bradley. Davis. It's good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Beverly into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Wade. Shot clock winding down. Lets it fly from long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 5 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Beverly to Williams.
Screen coming, screen coming. Shots up, shots up.
Wade's shot no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To number 11, Avery Bradley. That's his first personal.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Clippers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Clippers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis
Did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, lock up, lock
Leonard
up.
to Beverly. Has a chance. Patrick Beverly. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. It's James. Hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Self-check.
Leonard to Beverly. Can't connect. Bradley to Davis. James Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Time to shuffle things up.
Clippers, number 41, Guillermo Hernangomez.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2. For Los Angeles, number 8, shooting at 2.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. To Leonard. To George. He'll get it down low to Harrell.
Watch that back door.
Shot won't go. The follow won't go either.
I know he was absolutely shocked he was so open. I know we were shocked he was open. You got to make those.
And look out.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
This opportunity to thank the fans who volunteered at a more recent food run. We couldn't have done it without your support. If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
Hat-trick Beverly. 4 out of 10.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Give me stance. I'm coming. Give me stance.
Goes to the left side to Davis. Count the bucket for 2.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Knocked loose. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Napier with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Down low for Davis. Whistle blows. Oh, his back was to the basket. 5-second count. It's going the other way. Beverly to Paul George. To Beverly. LA with 4 to shoot. It's George for 2. That's no good. Davis to James. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Paul George to Leonard. Anthony Davis pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
That
Subbing in for the Clippers. Number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 8.
Leonard can't connect. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The assist from number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Bradley, they go down to Davis. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. It's LA Clippers ball to Beverly. Fires the 3. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Big finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Bradley to Kyle Kuzma. They'll get it down to Davis. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Kyle Kuzma has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. And he makes them both. George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Leonard. Deep right corner. Beverly. And the rebound pulled down by Davis.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
He gets it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Avery Bradley, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Long Key from three-quarters court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Clippers
Lost this game long before the final buzzer. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis
Blocked plenty of shots, but the stat you don't see is how often he forced opposing shooters into tough shots that resulted in misses.
Who was cold?
These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
No time to waste. Someone got dunked on. Let's go watch it. If the one's going to the rim, you have to get out of the way. The one has no chill tonight. I actually taught the one how to dunk like that. That highlight's gonna be on my feed for a while. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers.
Hey, lock up.
To James.
ISO.
And he'll head to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Driving right to the basket. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here's Davis. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Into the front court, it's Fox. Down 2. Barnes to Horford. Anthony Davis sends it away. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. De'Aaron Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
There it is, Al Horford. Missed his first, that one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Bradley. Going to launch beyond the arc. Al Horford snares the rebound. The drive right to the basket. De'Aaron Fox missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
To Davis. He throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's Sacramento ball. To Harrison Barnes. Here comes the screen. Barnes. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Kuzma. Down low for Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Fox across the timeline. Down 4. Barnes. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Fox into the front court. 10-4 is the score. To Horford. And the Lakers have the rebound. Bradley to James. And finishes strong. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. That's...
Hey, this our game. Let's take it home, man. Let's go.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 8.
Dunn. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
The assist from number 32, Chris Dunn.
Slams it down just before the buzzer. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end in this one. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here on the...
Yeah, baby. Here we go. Here we go.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number 8.
Shot by Dunn, no good. Dwayne Dedmon with the block. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. To Davis. Tough make through traffic.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lakers ball. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got him. I got him.
2 minutes left in
Bogdanovich in a matchup with Boogie. The screen sets him up for two.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Scores from the post. Short jumper off the mark.
1 minute remaining in the second.
Done. Finish that. The pass taken away by the Kings.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Chris Dunn. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good.
I like that.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Kings with the ball. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Doesn't get the bounce. First half in the books. It's the Kings with the lead.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Fox with it. Up 5. To Bagley. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Number 1 for LA. Number 8 to the line for 2.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Got it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's James controlling the offense. Bradley to James. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's LeBron for 2. And that's rebounded by the Kings.
Play deep, play deep, play deep. Here we go. I got ball.
To Barnes.
I told you the screen was up.
To Bagley. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LeBron into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kyle Kuzma. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Taking advantage of the turnover.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Short jumper misses. It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Fox across the timeline, up by 6. To Bagley. Nice finish at the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Almost unlucky bounce.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sacramento ball. Done. To Bagley. The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron with it up top. The deficit is 6. To Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Done. To Bagley. Short jumper won't fall. To James. Kuzma. To James. Count it.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Bagley. Knocked loose. Off the mark. To James. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Screen coming. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Nothing going here on that drive. And a throwdown. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Lets it fly from long range. Bagley humbled there. Defense all over him. Third quarter comes to an end. It's all even at the end of this quarter. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they made a...
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Into the game for the Sacramento
James to Bradley. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Anthony Davis pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Bradley to James. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go. To Horford. Missed a wide open look. LeBron into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Davis, down low. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Add 2 points to the board.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Done. On the shot clock for Sacramento. Has a look. And scores on the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Los Angeles, they have it to Davis. And scores. Strong take.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Done. To Horford. Fires the three, and now Horford always seems to find a way. Hits the contested three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Across the timeline comes James. Lead stands at 7. Bradley to Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Horford to Chris Dunn. Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Cousins. They'll get it down to Davis. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
The Kings will use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Horford. to Chris Dunn. Count the basket inside.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Misses the first. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on E.
The Lakers emerged victorious after a tight finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Kings must be devastated.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Sacramento Kings. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Your boy QJB, I gotta show you all these dunks coming from the one. They were dunking everything. Let's get it. Oh, the one had it looking like a dunk contest out there today. Dunking everything down. I gotta leave it at that. Your boy QJB signing out. I gotta check out some more of these dunks. Peace.
out.